The problem with fake patriots, these people who follow Mr. Gayton Mchenzie, all of them, even the ones who follow Operation Tutula and the ones who follow Mr. Herman Mashaba. The problem with those fake patriots, they are not patriots, is that they like to reject history. They only accept a certain portion of history as long as that history suits their narratives and their fake agendas. But as soon as the history speaks against them, things like South Africa during apartheid, the heroes of South Africa were running away from South Africa, going to exile in other African countries. People in South Africa were being helped. Black leaders were being helped by countries like Mozambique, Zimbabwe, even Nigeria. People all over the world spent money during apartheid to help South Africa. You guys reject that. And finally, your leader, the one who's leading you guys, is speaking about this. And I want you guys to listen properly because I want to address something. Take a listen.
The heroes, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Russia, Angola, Nigeria, all these countries, Ambassador, when our people had nowhere to go, you opened your doors for them. When there was nowhere, you opened your doors for them. All these countries with our fallen heroes, you opened the doors for our people in South Africa. But you did that at great risk to your own country. Some of your countrymen died in the process of opening the doors for our soldiers. Some of them paid the price because they opened the doors for South Africans. And that's something that we should never forget. But that's also something that we should speak about. And we will be very dishonest. We will be very dishonest. And I have no intention of being dishonest here today if I don't acknowledge the role that your countries has played in opening the doors for our people and hosting them and looking after them and caring for them and giving them medicine and giving them shelter. You have done that.
So you heard your leader, right? The number one man. Hey, foreigners must go, you know. And then us, when we tell you, it's fine if you want illegal foreigners to go. But never reject the history that South Africa is not South Africa without the whole continent. It's not. It can never be. It was never built by South Africans to begin with. And it was not just built by black people to begin with. If you want to go deep to the history archives, you will see. Maybe you will reject it because I'm saying this. One day, your leader, Mr. Gayton Mchenzie, will speak about it. And you will hear it. And maybe you will accept it. But we've been telling you guys, South African leaders, heroes, bonke. Even President Jacob Zuma was in Mozambique in exile, joining the MKM Kontowesizwe military wing there. That's why you get to see majority of our leaders, they are kids. They come from outside of South Africa because these leaders were being taken care of outside of South Africa. The whole world was spending money in support of South Africa. You see, like Palestine now, the whole world is supporting Palestine because what's happening in Palestine is apartheid too. Is apartheid. So the same thing that was happening in South Africa, the world was collectively in support of South Africa. And to be specific, African countries, nations, they were very in support of South Africa. Now today, you guys, you want to give them a fuck you. Hey, foreigners must go. We don't care about foreigners. Nigerians, fuck this. You are giving us a bad name as South Africa because we are failing to recognize the history we come from. The history we come from is that we've been supported by different nations in Africa. They never rejected us. Why is it now we have to reject them? And don't tell me about illegal foreigners. You know well, this is deeper than illegal foreigners. This is pure hatred towards black Africans. This is no more about illegal or legal. We all know. You guys just purely hate them for no reason because your leaders somehow they popularized these views. But I'm just glad your leader, the number one Knoxman leader, who's always leading these agendas, has finally acknowledged that South Africa is not South Africa without Africa, and it's always been helped by African countries. At least he spoke about it. Maybe you'll understand what we've always been trying to tell you. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.